The first time I got to know someone called Mimi, or was existing, I think it was on Telegram prayers.
Yeah.
The prayer meeting I usually have with my mentees every day. I think that was my first time of seeing you, and I think that was it for me. And I think at some point, due to your commitment, and I started giving you assignment on the platform, and then we met again. Finally, in when you came
To church.
to church, I think I was having a Saturday meeting for
Creatives.
yeah, Kingdom Creatives. Yes, so I was for creatives in church. Yeah, so I think that was it. And then the rest they say is history. So I'm still gonna go into some intricate part. Maybe when you start.
Okay. So when was the first time you saw me?
That was when you came to church to attend
Okay,
that
that's
meeting.
true.
That
That was the
Saturday.
first time you saw me, but that
Yes.
was not the first time I was seeing you.
Yes.
Because I can remember that the first time I saw you was the first time I was under your administration at a retreat. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Weimar.
Yes.
Okay.
Weimar.
Yeah.
Weimar. That was
Yeah.
the first time I saw you.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. So yeah, I think for me, basically, you came to church that day wearing beret. I can't forget.
Oh, you keep saying this thing, wearing beret. Beret. I don't know what beret has done to you. Do you know how beautiful beret is?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. But really, I was not wearing beret. No, it was not beret I wore
It was
that day.
bandana.
It was bandana, yes. It was
Yeah, that's
bandana.
worse than beret. It was bandana. I remember now, actually. She tied it like
Like what? Like a tomboy.
all right. So it was bandana, black bandana actually. All right. Yeah, that was it for me. And everyone in church knew I've always spoken against those things. Try to, like
you just don't like it personally, for someone watching thinking that is bandana bad. No.
Did you actually like it?
No, I mean you didn't just like it.
Actually like it.
I know at that time I just like to just tie something on my head, and I
so
felt
why don't
okay,
you
bandana.
tie something on your head again?
Now I still tie, boy.
You've grown.
Yeah, I've grown. Yes, I've grown. Beautiful.
So
growth
imagine
happens.
Pastor Mimi now tying bandana.
It's going to, if I choose that style, man, it's going to look beautiful. What are you saying? It's going to pim. Like, people will love me for it.
Please
It's
don't.
just going to be my style.
Just don't. Don't. Okay, please beg her not to. Bandana is bandana. Okay, so I don't know if it's bandana or bandana, whichever one. That was what she was tying, and I mean, for me, that day, two things stood out for me. The fact that our parents were calling, that when she returning back home, I just felt, well, this fellow is from a very cultured environment. And I think the second part was the fact that I just don't like the fact that she was not on makeup, nothing, just bandana on her head. And I was like, okay, so this is the Mimi I've been seeing. Okay, all right, have a wonderful time. So for me, basically, that those two things stood out that day.
I can remember I was with my brother that day. I came with my brother.
Yeah.
I can remember, that day, that meeting, I was, okay, man. Normally, I come from a place where my parents do not like to, just release you to go out to do things and all that.
Yeah.
But that meeting was different for me, because it was just like, God just used that meeting to allow us to meet. And it was so smooth, talking to my parents about it, that I wanted to go to Ibadan for a meeting, and my dad agreed, and I was like, ooh. And that was the meeting point for us.
Blessed?
Yes, of course.
What blessed you? Seeing me or the word?
The word.
Okay.
The word. Yes, the word. And I can remember that you were wearing a green running.
Yeah.
Jeans and canvas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not a loafers with green trouser and green top.
It was a green round neck.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, and I think
that's the top with green trouser also. I remember.
Was it green trouser? Okay.
Yes, it was.
Were you wearing green trouser?
Yes, it was.
Green trouser.
Yes. And I still have the boat upstairs. I was going to wear it down, but I just
green trouser.
Because I remember before coming down, before coming there, I was talking with, that particular day, Lawrence, and told you, so we took pictures. No, we were just beside each other in terms of apartment. Yeah, so then I was at.
Was it at Yoyo's birthday?
Yes,
Yes, it was
that
at
was the
Yoyo's
day you
birthday.
came. Yeah.
Yes, that was there.
Yeah,
I came.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that was the day you came. Yeah,
Okay, so that was first time we met.
sure.
And I can remember how that I sat in front of you. After the meeting that day. So I was like, okay.
No, let me say
we
that
should.
part, right? So usually when people come and they are seeing me, they're always like, "Oh, so good to see you, Pastor Femi Lazarus. Finally, good to meet you." But this funny girl did not seem excited. Just sat down in front of me. I was looking at me eyeball to eyeball. Look around. Said, "Oh, this feels like home." I was amazed, actually. I was amazed. I think that because I love confident people, so that for me stood out again. That what kind of girl is this? Of course, I've known online that you're a very smart person, and I know. So, due to the interactions on the page that we used to pray, so. But coming that day and just sitting and you're saying this feels like home and not under pressure to answer the question, to do anything. I think that touched me in a way, actually. And I just said, well, she's a wonderful girl. Yeah. That actually touched me in a way, So, yeah, for me, that really stood out. Why are you looking like that?
I'm blushing.